All right, we are ready to add color to our paper. Now the first thing we need to do is separate our colors into warm and cool colors. And the way I like to remember, the warm colors are kind of like colors of some things that are very hot or very warm, like fire or sun. So half of the color wheel is warm colors, and that's going to be red, orange, yellow, and if you have it, pink. So those are going to be my warm colors. I'm going to keep them over here separate. And then I've got cool colors. My cool colors are going to be blue, green, purple. Okay? So when you start adding color to your paper, the top line and the third line are warm colors. The second line and the fourth line are cool colors. So what I would do is take your cool colors and just put them away so that you don't kind of get confused about which colors you should use. So now I've got just my warm colors. And what you're going to do is you are going to outline different sections that have been made by these letters. So here's what I mean by that. I'm going to turn my paper. So this is one section from the letter F. I'm going to just outline around the letter with my marker. I am not going to color this whole thing in. I'm just going to outline. Now I'm going to find another section. So this section right here is made between C and D. And I'm going to keep turning my paper. It's much easier for me when I rotate my paper. So I'm coming around the edges. There we go. And one more section right here would be where this A is. So if you have a section where something is drawn, that section has positive space. But when you have an area that's just blank, that's your negative space. So we're looking for all the negative spaces in here. Make sure your cap is really tight back on your marker and hear the snap. Now I'm going to use some orange. I'm still staying in just this top row. Now this section, I'm going to outline in orange. And then maybe this section. It's okay if some of my marker lines touch, but I don't want to spend too much time coloring the whole thing. Okay, snap my cap on. Oops. Now I've got my yellow. Still staying in that top row of letters. And I have one more color. There's another empty section. Okay, so as you can see, I have outlined each color or each section with a different warm color. Now, I'm not going to do this section in warm colors. Remember, we're going to skip this row. We're going to come down to the next row that starts with the letter M. And we are going to do the same thing on this row that we did on this row. We're going to use our warm colors and we're going to outline inside each of these sections. I'm going to speed this part of the video up, but if you need to pause it or take a break, feel free to do so. Okay, now I have my top row and my third row in warm colors. I've made sure to outline each section with my warm color markers. I'm going to take the red ones now and put them away and bring back my cool color ones. So now I have my cool colors, which are blue, green, and purple. And I'm going to add cool colors to the second row and the fourth row, or bottom, whichever way helps you remember. Okay? So I'm going to turn my paper sideways and do the same thing to these two rows with cool colors. Okay, now I have my second row all in cool colors. I like to think of cool colors as like the ocean or water, things that are nice and cool. So I've got warm, cool, warm, cool. So this bottom row is going to be cool colors. Whew. All right, I have the entire alphabet on my paper. I have red, or sorry, not red, warm colors, cool colors, warm colors, and cool colors. Next time, what we're going to do is use a little bit of water and a paintbrush and turn this ink into paint, which is very magical and fun. See you next time.